Hey y'all, I'm Elisa, the Scrappy Wife behind ScrappyWife.com, and today I am working on 3 custom spreads for my very top tier of Patreon. I'm going to be doing a classic vertical, a classic dashboard, and a big vertical. All of them are going to be really fun, really unique themes. So if you're interested in seeing the process, stay tuned. Let's go. All right, so first up is Shannon's spread. Shannon uses a classic vertical style planner, and for her spread, I actually asked her if I could do a certain spread for her. I had an idea. I wanted to surprise her. And so her spread is for a specific week. It's for the week of September 5th because September 11th, Sunday, September 11th, is actually National Grandparents' Day. Shannon just became a grandmother for the 4th time, and I thought it would be fun to have a spread for National Grandparents Day. So, Shannon, this is your special spread to celebrate you being a grandma, and I'm using some printables from Illustrated Faith. These were designed by Vanessa Walker. I'll put the link in the description box below. I just loved the color scheme. It was really soft, really beautiful, and the florals were gorgeous, and I happen to know that Shannon loves florals. So I used a few of these pieces, and I also loved these hexies that I thought were super cute. I used those, and then I went on Cricut Design Space to look for some quotes and images that might work well for Grandparents' Day. So I actually have access to the design access, the extra thing that costs money each month for Cricut, and you get a ton of images for free, and it's such a great place to go look for like specialty stickers because you'd be surprised how many different specialty stickers are available on there. And so I was able to find several that I thought would work really well for National Grandparents Day, and I actually just printed them on clear sticker paper, didn't even worry about cutting them out. With my Cricut, I'm just going to use those clear images and add those quotes in. So I'm ready to start assembling on the paper. I'm using some grid washi. This is grid washi that I picked up from Amazon. Not the best quality because it kind of always tears early. You have to be really careful as you're like opening it up, but I'm getting it down. It's just going to kind of form a base here at the bottom of the page because that's where the majority of the decorations are going to go. So I'll clip it off a little bit on each side. Over on the left side, we're going to put the hexies down, and then I'm going to nestle something on top of it. You are able to write on top of these. These are just printed on 32-pound paper, white paper. So Shannon, you can write on top of these for some extra room. The dark green one, you'll probably want to use a white gel pen to write, but otherwise I think you'll be able to write and add some extra notes if you want, or you can just leave them as decoration as well. Either way, it totally works. I just love the color scheme. Just think of them as like a background on your page. I love putting things down that you can then write on top of and almost like creating your own planner page background, you know what I mean? Instead of just focusing on stickers and boxes and stuff, like go for it and add a complete look on the background. I think that is so fun. All right, we're gonna add this super cute typewriter. Love all the florals coming out of it. It says Amen, which I thought was perfect because right underneath I'm gonna say, or I'm gonna put the quote that says, "Grandkids, the greatest blessing your heart will ever know." So I will put that right underneath our little Amen typewriter, and I think it comes out super cute. Love how this little cluster is, yes, it's very full on the page, but I think it is super pretty, and there's still going to be plenty of room to write up above and around and on top. That's one of the pluses of using this paper that is just your regular 32-pound bright white paper, because she can write on top of it pretty easily. All right, so over on this side, I have this postcard looking piece that I thought would be perfect for the weekend, so you can write all the plans for the weekend. And then the quote I chose for over here says, "Grandparent rules, laugh, giggle, love, bedtime negotiable, endless hugs and kisses, dessert comes first," which I thought was absolutely perfect. My parents say that the best thing that ever happened to them was becoming grandparents. They absolutely love it, and they love getting to like love on my kids without the rules, and my kids of course love going to their grandparents' house and getting away with stuff that they don't get away with at home. Printable sets are great to use in your planner. So things I look for printable sets that I may want to use, I look for ones that have boxes, places to write. This one from Vanessa Walker, because it was geared towards like Happy Mail, it had a lot of boxes. I loved the big hexies, definitely places that you could write. And then you can always resize things. So I actually printed these at 100% regular size, but I could have easily printed them smaller for so that they would be easy to use in my planner. In this case, I liked the big images, but I love that the printable sets, you can kind of determine how you use them, how you're going to size them, things like that. So just something to keep in mind. I know a lot of us pick up these sets for faith journaling or for faith planning, but you can use them in your regular catch-all planner as well. So now I'm trying to look for some functional pieces that we're going to add in here. There's some, I'm trying to figure out, I do want this envelope because that's going to kind of be like Grandparents' Day. That'll be over there to balance out the spread. And the book that I've picked out is a blush book. It has this soft pink that I think goes really nicely. Oops, found another hexie. Let's add that in because that's a pretty color. We want that in for sure. So I'm gonna pull from this Happy Planner book, Bold and Blushing It. That's what that one is. Let's add a to-do list. We have the sidebar over there on the left so that Shannon can keep a list of things going on that week. I like this particular sticker, top 3. That's a good one for the weekend. I feel like things that you want to accomplish that particular weekend. So let's add this and we'll layer it behind the top 3 sticker. And I like the pops of black in there because I think it brings in the quotes really nicely as well. So we'll add that. And then I'm just going to look and see what other quotes fit different places. Happy Grandparents' Day. Perfect, because that'll be Sunday, September 11th. So we'll add that right in this little nook. Yes, I'm taking up some time on the weekends, some space, I guess you would say, but there's plenty of room to write on the postcard at the bottom and the envelope at the top. There's space to write. I think it'll still be a functional spread, and I'm all about keeping it functional. Yes, I love having fun with the decorating part, but I know that so many of us actually need our planners to function. We need the things to happen in our planner. All right, let's look through. I'm kind of combining some different ones, some different patterns that they have, but keeping it with that blush color. Where can I fit this box? I kind of want to put it over the hexies. I want to give a space to write down there and really show that the hexies are kind of like a background piece. And then these little stamps are perfect for kind of layering over the top so that you bring that decorative piece all around the page. So we'll add this little stamp up here. Maybe you can see I'm like playing with the stamps, and that's another fun part about using the paper ephemera. Easier to move than stickers if you're putting things down. All right, I definitely want a box. I always try to do a box every day when I'm planning for my patrons so that they have somewhere to write to highlight an event for that day if necessary. So I always try to add one of those to make it easier for them to know where to put things. But you can always write in any white space, and I tend to really fill up my spreads with writing, notes, all that business as well. All right, once I get all of these little stamps, decorative stamps in place, then I will go through and add a few bullet points. Another great way to kind of notate where you plan to write things. I tend to put bullet points in the middle mostly because that's where I like my task lists. I know all my patrons don't do the same thing, but I think Shannon likes that system as well. And it's also a good place. I mean, bullet points you could use for gratitude, you could use for all kinds of things, just depending on what you like to track in your planner. So we'll add black bullet points, and then this spread will be done. Let me know what you think of Shannon's National Grandparents' Day spread. Happy National Grandparents' Day early to all of you wonderful grandparents out there. We are all so, so thankful for you. One more box over there because, you know, you can never have too many boxes. We'll just kind of adjust where this one is placed. All right, that'll be it for Shannon's spread. Next up will be my newest platinum patron, and that is Bobby. All right, so Bobby uses a classic dashboard style planner, and she wanted a Squad Girls spread, which I thought was so fun. Love the Squad Girls, which is why I have several copies of that sticker book, of all of the Squad Girls sticker books, because I think they are so, so cute. So we're going to use some bright paper as our background, and we're going to kind of play with the colors of fall. I wanted to give her a fall themed spread, but with bright colors, because I don't think you have to go all dark for fall. I love the fall colors. I love the warmth, but I think you can bring it in and still have some brightness as well. So we're starting with this paper in the background. It looks like kind of like painted wood, which I think is so fun, like vintage painted wood that's been stripped over and over. I think it's super cute. So we're going to go with that in the background. I cut some dashboard layout planner, or a part of a dashboard layout planner, to put here, and I will be whiting out those days. That's an out-of-date planner, but one of the reasons I love getting out-of-date planners is you can use them to create pages like this. All right, so let's take a look at some of the fall squad girls, and you're gonna see there are some really cute pieces in here that do have some bright colors. You're kind of marrying your traditional like warm oranges and browns, but they also bring in pink frequently for the squad girls, which I love. So that allows you to kind of bring in some fresh colors. This one like reminds me of, this whole spread is like the end of summer, the beginning of fall. Everything is colorful, like all the leaves are colorful, and there's just a lot of fun things going on in that time of year. And so I kind of wanted to celebrate that in this spread. So we have our girls doing all kinds of things, playing in the leaves, under the umbrella with the little dog that's playing in the leaves, and I'm kind of looking for what I can incorporate. Let's add this autumn tree because it has all of the fun colors as well. I'm just kind of using that. I'm going to, again, write out all those different dates. And Bobby, you'll be able to just use some of the date stickers that we had from our printable month and add in new numbers, or you can write them in however you like. But we'll just white out all of those dates. And now let's keep working on these fun scenes. I think when I do a Squad Girls spread, I tend to start with scenes first and function second. When I'm creating my own spreads, I like to do function first just to make sure it's in there, but Squad Girls, you got to create those scenes. That's like what they're designed for. It was an interesting challenge trying to do some of these bright colors, but with the fall feel. So we'll nestle these ladies underneath this tree over here, and then pick out a few boxes. That yellow matches perfectly with the background paper. I'm seeing what other colors I can pick out also from different seasons that are also picked up. That blue, I tried it. I'm eventually going to pick that one up. That one just wasn't, it's the right blue for the page, but it wasn't feeling fall to me. This little pumpkin, but in pink, that's perfect. This one says have a thankful heart. We'll put this over here. I don't know if anyone uses that calls box. Maybe they do. Calls and emails to return. Let me know if you use the actual labels that are in the dashboard style planner. Let me know in the comments below. I feel like most of us white it out or cover it up and use them for different things. But I would love to know if that's like totally your jam. Let me cover this one up right here. We'll have a little squad girl and her bike right there. And this one playing with the pumpkin over here. I think it's so cute. You guys, I love the squad girls. All right, this one I end up moving around a lot. This one says, get up, get coffee, be happy. And I know Bobby loves coffee because the other custom spread that she requested this month was a coffee themed spread. So I'm going to continue to put coffee on her planner because that is a woman after my own heart. All right, we are going to use, or we're going to bring in that dark green over on this side by adding the labels to do. And remember, I temporarily move that sticker that says get up, get coffee, be happy. I move it, and then you guys, I'm going to move it back and it'll be fine. We're adding some dark green over on the right side with the today label, and then we'll put some bullet points over there that bring in the green as well. And I love how this is like the brightest fall spread ever. I think it's super cute. Let's add some more bullet points here. Lots of room to write still on that side. I'm looking at it, trying to figure out what I want to put on that gray box up top. It's just not working for me. I do pull out Amber's Black Quotes sticker book. Love this one. We're going to add in some great quotes for the fall. It says the whole world changes color. Perfect. And this one says, and all at once, summer collapsed into fall, which I think is super cute over here as the girls are kind of playing in the fall leaves. And then let's move this sticker over there. It belongs there in the end. That's where it belongs. And then one more, fall vibes. All right, that's Bobby's spread. Let me know what you think of it. So next up is Denise, and Denise wanted a spread that was themed for the county fair. So her and her family usually end the summer by heading to the county fair, and apparently it's like one of those classic fairs with all of the classic fair kind of things. And as a girl that grew up going to the Texas State Fair, I can totally relate to that. So I had a good time putting this together, and it was a little bit of a challenge just to kind of marry some different kind of feeling themes together. So we're going to go with the red and white gingham because to me that like says tablecloth, which says county fair, trying out the pies, trying out the jams, all of that business. So we're going to go with the gingham in the background. We're working on a big vertical planner, so we got lots of room to decorate. And I found in Amber's summer, I think it's her summer collections book, she had some fair themed stickers, which I thought would be perfect. So you have some of the rides, you have the ticket booth, you have some ice cream booths, and I thought it was super cute with all the tickets. We're going to go with some of these, just double checking to see what else. And then there are some great words. We have time well spent, going to the fair, or it says visit the fair. It's ice cream time, because that's of course something that you're gonna pick up while you're at the fair. And then summer is worth remembering. I just thought it had some great quotes that would like encompass a fun week out or a fun day out at the fair. So I wanted to pick some of those quotes. And then this is probably in her summer memories collection, the one that's meant for memory keeping, because she has some large boxes that are lined that will work perfect. So we put one over on the side, and then I also have these animal stickers. So you guys, seeing animals at the fair, definitely a fun event. So I wanted to include the animals as well. So we have the animals, we have the rides, we have the ticket booths. This is like going to the fair times a million. I love how this came out. So we're gonna stick with black boxes because the stickers are some different colors. We're kind of marrying a couple different things kind of going on. I went with this trend. So we're gonna do animals kind of anchoring the boxes, and the fair theme things like the rides and the brighter colors, those are going to be kind of towards the top. So we have our cow and our horse down here. It says time well spent. And then at the top, we'll put our little Ferris wheel. So we just need to add a little bit of whiteout so that it can go down on the page. Here I go, whiteout. And then our Ferris wheel will be, oops, right there. A little whiteout struggle, and then I'll end up adding the phrase enjoy the ride. I would love to know in the comment section, if you go to your local fair, either your state fair or your county fair, let me know what, if you go, and what your favorite part is. I bet you can guess my favorite part. I went to the Texas State Fair a ton growing up, and by far my favorite part is the food. There is some delicious food, all the fried things, fried Oreos, fried everything. It didn't always feel good afterwards, but at the time, all of the food was delicious. So I loved going to the Texas State Fair and getting to eat all of the delicious stuff. So let's make another little cluster. We have a big box over here. We're going to add our little sheep and then add a little bale of hay over there as well. These little clusters came out so cute. I love how they turned out. Got our little sheep there, and there's going to be a little bale of hay. I actually ended up tilting the sticker. I didn't mean to, and then I couldn't pull it up. So Denise, the hay is slightly askew. I hope you don't mind. It's okay, or it'll be okay. It's not a big deal. And then look at these cute little pigs. They're actually going to be the only animals that are on the top because they already looked like they were peeking, like peeking out over the side. So I thought that was super cute. We're going to add, see, I tried to move it and then it was like, nope, that sticker is going to stay. That sticker is not interested in moving. So let's add some fair stickers over here. I love the quote, summer is worth remembering. We're going to add that, but first we're going to put down some balloons, some fun balloons from the fair. We'll put that one down, and then summer is worth remembering right there. Love how these clusters came out with the quotes and the mixture of the stickers. I think they are adorable. Love, love, love. All right, so I'm going to take my attention over here to the side. I want to add this little ticket booth kind of at the top because I feel like that's like your first stop at the fair is you got to buy tickets to do all the things. So we're going to add the ticket booth. I just needed to put it on white paper because it was a clear sticker. It definitely wasn't going to show up on that gingham. So we'll put that up there, and then I'm going to actually add the phrase visit the fair because I feel like it's adding a title to the whole scrapbook layout. So we'll just put tickets and then visit the fair. That'll be perfect. And then at the bottom, we'll add some more little animal friends because I think they're adorable. So down at the bottom, we will do a cow and a pig. Again, I'm going to put them on white paper and then trim it out just because those clear stickers were not going to show up with that really vibrant gingham background. All that gingham was going to come through. So I will trim those out and then we will nestle them at the bottom of the page. I'm going to end up adding another black box just because I needed a place for that that cow to be. I needed them to like nestle around something. So we'll just put a long black box there. That's a perfect place for like gratitude, a goal for the week, something like that. And then we just need to add a little bit more function because there's those two big boxes and of course a ton of room to write because it's a big vertical spread. But let's look for some more functional black boxes. I'm going to the Rainbow Boxes Mega Book because I love that book. I bought 2 additional copies during a sale this summer. That is like my favorite book. I'm all about it. So we'll have the little ice cream booth. It'll live up here on top of a black box that we can layer, and then I'll be able to use that quote, "It's ice cream time." We'll add that right there. In another little box, super cute. Then we can do a little bullet list as well. Yeah, that'll be cute with balloons. And then we have the colors all spread out throughout the page. So we got a bullet list for the weekend. Perfect. And then we still need a box probably for Monday, and we'll layer a ticket behind that because it's right next to the ticket booth. So that totally makes sense. That checks out. So now we got a lot more function going on. We probably need some more black boxes. I'm just going to add a couple up here. I ended up not adding any decorative stickers with them because the animals that were left, I wasn't sure needed to be there. The animals that were left on my sticker sheet did not strike me as like super fair type animals. I was thinking cows and horses and pigs and sheep. Those are ones that you can definitely find at the fair. The last thing I'm going to do is stamp out the days of the week. These are stamps from Archer and Olive, so I'll just use them to add the days of the week, and then Denise can add the dates over the top as needed. I hope you enjoyed watching all of these custom spreads. To Shannon and Bobby and Denise, I hope you love your custom spreads very much, and I'd love to hear which spread you liked the most, which one you related to. Let me know in the comments below. I will definitely link things that I used in the description box below if you're interested in checking those out. I also have a link to my Patreon account down there. I would love it if you checked it out. We're having a great time over on Patreon. I'm just so thankful for all of my patrons and all of you that watch my YouTube videos. It means the world. All right, I hope that you have a fabulous day. And as always, keep it creative.